On Tuesday, Arizona Cardinals defensive end JJ announced that he is going to be retiring at the end of the season. This is what he tweeted out. Koa's first ever NFL game, my last ever NFL home game. My heart is filled with nothing but love and gratitude. It's been an absolute honor and a pleasure. And the Cardinals wrap up the season with 2 games on the road. So JJ is stepping away at the end of the 2022 season. And yes, I mean, we got to tie it back to the Vikings because after he left the Texans, it's just like, baby, we can do this. Baby, we can have a stew going. And this could have been us, but you're playing. Whatever. But Field Yates tweeted this up. J.J. Watt's NFL career, 3-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year, 5-time first-team All-Pro, 2-time second-team All-Pro, 5-time Pro Bowler, member of the 2010s All-Decade Team, Walter Payton Man of the Year winner after raising millions for Houston following Hurricane Harvey. He really was instrumental on getting Houston off the mat after that terrible disaster. J.J. Watt is forever going to be tied to Houston, and just an amazing career, just an amazing dude as well. And you always wonder what could have been. So his 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards came early in his career, where he was first-team All-Pro within the multiple times in his first 5 seasons. But health and injuries really crept in. He only played a couple of truly healthy seasons on the back end of his career. And it's just like, man, like if J.J. Watt had stayed healthy, he would, I mean, well, first off, right now, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. Let's not get this twisted. But you wonder what could have been. If he could have stayed healthy, he would have been considered the most dominant player in NFL history on the defensive side of the ball. Absolutely. Like, he has 111.5 career sacks. Could add to that the final 2 games of his career. But he's 26 on the all-time sack list. He probably could have been higher if he had stayed healthy. But what's amazing about it is he was never really a true interior edge rusher. He was constantly playing that 5-tech spot. So the fact that he was able to generate all of that pressure and wreak all that havoc from essentially playing a defensive interior spot is just amazing. You really have to respect J.J. Watt as one of the greatest of all time. And speaking of which, one of the greatest of all time seasons, 2014 was absolutely bat bleep insane. 20.5 sacks, 29 TFLs, 4 forced fumbles, 5 fumble recoveries, 1 return for a touchdown, 1 pick 6 80-yard version against E.J. Manuel and the Bills. NFL Defensive Player of the Year, All-Pro, 3 touchdown catches as well, because the Texans are just like, F it. We're just going to line them up at tight end. Ryan Fitzmagic that year was getting it done. It was good times, man. And yes, tying back to us, J.J. Watt is from Wisconsin. He eventually became a stupid Badger. It's whatever. But he had committed to the Gophers as a tight end. But then the Gophers fired Glenn Mason, and then JJ decided to deliver pizzas, and he went to Central Michigan for a hot second, then he became a Badger. It was just like, man, what could have been? By the way, like JJ Watt, I mean, if he had played tight end straight up, like I said, he had 3 touchdown catches with the Texans, but if he had been a tight end this entire time, he probably would have been the greatest tight end of all time. Like, it would have been a golden era of tight ends, him and Gronk. Just crazy, man. And Tom Pelissero started pointing out that the 2011 draft class was pretty good. So Cam Newton at 1, phenomenal. Von Miller at 2, Hall of Famer. Marcel Darius had his moments, sure. A.J. Green, Hall of Famer, stud, also in Arizona, by the way. 5, Patrick Peterson. Speaking of Arizona, future first ballot Hall of Fame, Vikings cornerback Patrick Peterson, by the way. Julio Jones should be in the Hall of Fame. Alden Smith was phenomenal for a couple of seasons. Jake Locker, Tyron Smith, future Hall of Famer, left tackle, phenomenal for the Cowboys. Blaine Gabbert. And then 11, you have J.J. Watt, again, another future first ballot Hall of Famer. And also, I'm really glad the Pelissero stopped at 11 because we don't need to talk about who was taking number 12. It's whatever. It's whatever. But like I said, you could play the coulda, woulda, shoulda game forever. But what really is undeniable, J.J. Watt is one of the greatest players in NFL history, one of the greatest philanthropists, one of the greatest in the community in NFL history. He truly is a shining example of what players should do entrenched in their communities. And, I mean, J.J., enjoy your retirement, enjoy fatherhood, enjoy all of that stuff, but one of the greatest ever. And we'll see you in Canton in 5 years. But that's it. J.J. Watt announces his retirement. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.